The accessibility settings for your iOS devices can be accessed by going to Settings, and then over on the left side choosing General. On the right side you may have to scroll down until you find Accessibility. Here you'll see the different settings organized into three categories. Vision for people who have visual disabilities, hearing for those who have a hearing disability or hearing loss, and physical and motor for people who have fine motor difficulties. And then at the bottom you have an option called Triple Click Home, which I'll talk about in a second. So first, starting with vision, here we have the VoiceOver screen reader. This is a full-feature gesture-based screen reader. And basically, as you move your finger around on the screen, VoiceOver reads what's underneath your finger out loud.
Messages. Double calendar. Thursday. Notes. Double tap to open. Reminders. Double tap to open. Reminders. Edit. Button.
There's also a zoom feature, and with zoom turned on, you can zoom in by double tapping with 3 fingers, and I can zoom out by again double tapping with 3 fingers. Large text allows you to increase the text size in some of the built-in applications such as calendar, contacts, mail, and so on. White on black reverses the colors on the screen, and you can't see this in the video, but you'll basically have light text on a dark background, and this can be helpful for people who need more contrast. Speak selection is basically text-to-speech. You can select text in many of the applications such as Safari for the web or your email, and then you can choose an option to have the text spoken out loud.
Weathering the storm. The National Weather Service has recognized USF as a storm-ready community.
And then Speak Auto Text, basically whenever you start typing and you get a suggestion, this will say the suggestion out loud. So these are the options that are built into the OS for people with visual disabilities, but a lot of these options can benefit other people as well. For example, the Speak Selection feature could be helpful to students with learning disabilities. Under hearing, there are just a couple of settings here on the iPad. One for mono audio, which basically converts a stereo signal so that both channels play out of each earpiece when you're wearing headphones. And then you have some balance controls. Now on the iPhone, you have a couple of additional features, such as the ability to have the flash go off when a call comes in, or you can set up a custom vibration pattern so you can identify the caller. Under physical and motor, you have assistive touch. And when assistive touch is turned on, a lot of the features where you would normally have to use one of the physical buttons on the device, you can now do through a menu on the screen. For example, if you're using your device with a wheelchair mount, it may not be that easy to get to the hardware buttons on the side to adjust the volume. Well, with assistive touch, you can just tap on an icon on the screen and this will raise or lower the volume for you. And also, if you are somebody who can't use all of your fingers well, then here you can simulate some of the multi-touch gestures. Finally, there's the triple click home option. So with this feature, you don't have to go into the settings every time you want to use one of the accessibility features. You can just come on here and you can set any of these features to toggle on and off, such as VoiceOver, white on black, zoom, and assistive touch. But I generally leave this set to ask. When this is set to ask, if you triple click your home button, you get a menu where you can select which accessibility feature you want to turn on or off. So for example, if I want to turn zoom off, I can just select it from the menu and now zoom is turned off. So this is a really handy and time-saving feature that saves you from having to go into the accessibility settings each time you want to use one of the features. So this is a quick tour of all the accessibility settings that are built into iOS 5. This is Luis Perez, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you again soon.